to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown a mind. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Well, fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. That's what we become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. Oh, we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown a mind. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown a mind. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this evening's Sonder Social. We're so excited to have you all with us. Some of you are just ending your day, work day on the West Coast. Some of you in the middle of the country are probably huddled with blankets, have heaters on. I know I am Jennifer Krippner, and I am dialing in from the lovely state, frozen state of Minnesota. We're about 35 below wind chill right now, shoveling out of about 9 inches of snow, and just ready for the holidays to begin and bring us into the new year. And then we have our East Coast, who also probably are bracing for the cold weather, and they are probably getting ready, put their PJs on and end their evening. So with that, I also have Katie with me tonight in the chat, and there she is saying hi to everyone. She's trying to stay warm there too. She's down in the south, but they're seeing some cold weather as well. So excited to have you all with us. I know that we're all busy. It's a busy time of year. We're really excited that you're all with us. Hopefully you have your December journal with you. If you don't have your journal with you, just grab some blank pieces of paper. We can easily do what we're going to do tonight with blank pieces of paper. So hopefully you have pens, markers, stickers, washi tape, all the fun things that we like to do. We're going to focus tonight on the visualization activity, which is located on page 16, and the acrostic poem, which is on page 24. So those are going to be our primary focus of tonight. We also will kick off the evening with a fun activity to really get your brain started and warmed up with a believe activity. Before we get started, though, just some housekeeping things. Make sure to set your chat to everyone. Share where you're dialing in from and what one thing is you are looking forward to this evening. Just remember, just by being here, everyone's entered into a self-care gift raffle. And we'd love for you to share in the app, the Sonder Club app, what you're able to come up with tonight afterwards. Also can share on Instagram at Silk and Sonder. So really excited again to have you all here. And again, our focus this month is on believe. And believe is our theme. We've really loved having that theme. And so we're going to really try to see if we can use that thread throughout our activities tonight. Our agenda, we're going to begin with our believe activity. Then we'll move on to the visualization activity, which is located on page 16. And then we'll end the evening with the acrostic poem, which is on page 21. And that will be really fun. And so I can see that I've dressed with the colors of our PowerPoint, the colors of the season, the green and the red, and really fun, and really wanted to be festive tonight. Hopefully have some little fun music planned for all of you, and just really so happy to be here with all of you this evening. And really love to hear what all you're looking forward to as well, spending our time together. I just really love our Sonder family. So supportive, so inspiring, and just congratulate yourselves for taking this next hour to be here, taking this time out of this busy season as we're closing out the month and closing out the year to be here, and just really believing in yourselves and taking this time for this self-care for one another. And so let's open our journals to a blank page to start with. And we are going to create what's called scrap poetry. And so what we're going to do, and I'm going to play a couple songs for all of us. We're going to either look through a past journal, perhaps you have your November journal with you, or you can use your December journal. I used my December journal, and I'll show you an example. We're going to take 5 different sentences from 5 different pages or areas, and we're going to create our own poem using our own words from different pages. And it's going to be really fun because we're going to end the evening on our acrostic poem, which we're going to have to come up with our own words. So I thought, let's use some of the words that we've already written this month or in past months, and let's develop our poem with words that we've already written to kind of get the juices flowing. So let's look at, I did this in September, and then I did this now with my December journal. So I'll share a couple examples with you. The December one, or the September one, was calming to my soul. I want to feel lighter, tired, but inspired. Rest will help balance my life. It was a good day. Now, balance was our theme in September, and that's why I have that one highlighted. So this month, I decided along the theme of the instructions, which I'll share with you again, I went through my journal and I said, believing in hope, guidance is my word, presence before prayer, time with family, blessed with love. So I'll share with you, I took some screenshots of where I found these little sentences or phrases or snapshots of words. So on the Reflections of November page, Stop, Start, and Continue, I found believing in hope. And then in the Intentions page, under Professional Goals, I put guidance is my word. One of the weeks in the Habit and Activity Tracker, presence before prayer. I really believe in the thought of meditation before I begin my prayer. And then again, on the reflections page, I said Thanksgiving time with family. And then under intentions, under key relationships, I said believe in love and blessed with love. And so I put all of those together to create my scrap poetry. So now you can see how you can go through and find any words or any phrases that can come together. And I'd like you to focus on finding here's the instructions, finding 5 different sentences from 5 different areas to create your own poem. Once you've done that, I'm going to play 2 songs. Once you've done that, if you could share in the chat what your 5-sentence or 5-word scrap poetry is. We would love to see how that comes out for you. So I'm going to play some songs, and then I will be back here to join you in the chat and read what you came up with. So enjoy this time, and I'll be back here shortly. Wow, I can see that this group tonight is really ready to do some amazing work. And so what a fun activity to get everybody started. I'd like to read just a few of them. Dina says it looks like believing in nope is really matches her journey to saying no more often. Mary says move forward. Ambry, twinkling lights adorn fresh fir trees, enchanting nature all around. Anything is possible on a still December night. Inhale, sweet nature, you deserve greatness. Some of these I'm really taking heart into more like positive affirmations even. I think we could write our own little affirmation book. So Evangeline, let the day go, take time for yourself, protect your ecosystem, call mom and have fun. I love that. Alexandra, looks like you had fun with this. Be in the moment, smile more. I'm on the verge of sink or float, just breathe. It is best to speak blunt truth. Skyla, accept something as true, believe in rest, be a light in lives, dark is beautiful, be uniquely me. And Alice, I will be positive. I like my singing voice. I'm healthy and I'm active. I trust my inner voice. I will do what I set my mind to do. And then Jill, quiet moments. I have important ideas that matter. We are all uniquely snowflakes. I can do this, just need to wax my skis and pick a trail. Merry Christmas to me. I love those. Thank you for really trying to get creative, to think about how you can pull your thoughts and ideas together from different pages and come up with your own beautiful poetry. I hope that you read those, maybe even share them with loved ones as you gather with family and friends over the coming weeks. And so thank you. I appreciate all of the sharing that's happening. Let's move to our next activity. So let's turn to page 16. As we've kind of got those creative juices flowing, I'd like us to think about this visualization activity. I've got some tips and tricks for you. And the instructions on this page actually state 1 year from now, who do you want to be? Right? Where do you want to be? And who do you want to, what do you want to have? Or perhaps what changes do you want to see in your life? What do you want to manifest? And so let's break that down a little bit more. And I'll give you some tips and tricks on how you might think about using this page. And again, you can just start with the notes page. So don't feel like you have to use, if you don't have the journal, that's fine. So 1 year from now, so we're thinking a year ahead. If you don't want to think that far ahead, maybe 6 months from now, that's fine. Or maybe a year seems too soon. So think maybe 2 years from now. Who do you want to be? Where do you want to be? What do you want to have? What changes do you want to see in your life? What do you want to manifest? Again, you could write freely and openly, just freehand, whatever comes to your mind. You could write in a letter format to yourself. Dear me, and then just start writing. You could use sticky notes to capture ideas. You could use stickers or magazine images or pictures. You could use the theme of believe and maybe set intentions for yourself. Or you could have some fun and use song titles or quotes, scriptures or affirmations, bullet points, all kinds of different things that you maybe want to have this page turn out for you. There are no rules. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You could start with pencil or a scrap piece of paper before you really put it into your journal. Here's a couple of ideas. This person on the left just started this time next year. I'll be a different person. It'll be who I've wanted to be for years now, but I stopped myself from becoming that woman by making excuses and so on. So that's how they started the letter. On the right-hand side, they're just going to write those questions and then just bullet point on the sticky notes before they actually put it onto the paper. So different ways that you might want to approach this letter for yourself. And so If it's helpful for you, before you begin, I'm going to play 2 more songs. I'm going to give you some time to really think about this visualization activity. Maybe just simply close your eyes, take a few deep breaths in and out. There's nothing that has to be perfect to this. You can just come up with some ideas, but literally picture yourself a year from now, 6 months from now, whatever time frame that you choose. Picture yourself as that person. Who do you see? What do you look like? Who are you with? Where are you at? And write from that lens. And then in the chat, once you're done, like really take the space. Don't write in the chat to begin with. Really just take the space to close your eyes and visualize who you are, where you are, what's changed, what do you believe in, what are you manifesting? And write some of those things out. Create a framework for yourself. And then once you're ready to come back to the chat, just share with us either if you were able to visualize that, or what technique are you going to use, perhaps, or come back to this page when you want to fill it out. And with that, we will be able to share in the chat kind of whatever step that you want to take if you actually are able to fill it out, or kind of what technique you're going to use if you are going to use sticky notes or bullet points or a letter format, or use magazines or images. Share your technique, tips, or tricks, or share actually what your visualization is. It's up to you on how you want to participate. So I'm going to play a song or two, and then we will be back together in a little bit. What a creative group. You guys are amazing at some of your ideas that you're coming up with on your visualization page. I think Tiffany said she's going to use the Wheel of Life categories to shape your response. So some of those categories include education, financial, health, career, family, spiritual, relationships, romance, home environment, and adventure. So you're going to try to include some of those categories, it sounds like. Alexandra is just pumped about taking this on in the new year as your mindset. So anytime you struggle or sway from your path, you're going to refer back to the screenshot of this page. I love that. So using this kind of as your 2023 look forward. Alice, it sounds like you've completed this activity already with free writing, but you're going to explore the idea of using song titles and Bible verses. So you're loving these great ideas that everybody is sharing. And that's the great part of Sonder Socials, is all of the great ideas and really fun ways that we can learn from one another. So Katrina, I love this. You made a vision board with stickers. Love to see some of these ideas in the Sonder Club when we're done over the next couple days. Oh, great, Nathania. It's great to see you. You want to continue on the journey of prioritizing yourself and have the skill to lose weight, increase your cardio, declutter your home, that so you can be proud of who and where you are, and you believe you deserve the good life. Yes, and you've worked 50 years towards that, even if you have to put in more effort to get there. I love that. And Kathy, definitely making yours a list of goals. I'm still working on your word for 2023, but this might help. And Rachel, I love this. So you moved to a big city to a small town a couple of years ago, and after being in the same community for 18 years. So that's a big shift for you. 1 year from now, you'd like to feel more a sense of home in your new location. So you're writing ideas down for making that happen. Awesome. Beth, more loving, more patient, more forgiving, being in a calm space, having peace, joy, and happiness, more friends, making a difference in other lives, manifesting love, forgiveness, and grace. Those are beautiful things to really want for yourself in the next year. Brandy, you want to be healthier and happier woman. You want to be focused on facing your fears and growing spiritually. You want to invest in getting more out and getting out of your introverted shell. I think this is a great start and great way to do that, and seeing a lot of hope and optimism tonight. So I love that. Vienna, all the changes you see are internal and more positive and optimistic, letting your light shine out rather than hiding it away. You're manifesting the self-control to keep your budget and daily habits and being more open with one another. Love all the positivity and the thoughts about the future. And I think the aspirations that we have for us and the hope that we see in our lives can be so beneficial to our health, can be so beneficial to our mindset. And I really love all the thoughts that were shared. And so thank you for walking through that activity. I think it's really supportive and really good self-care. So thank you for sharing. Thanks for being there for one another. Let's move to page 21. This is our Believe acrostic poem. Sorry, I missed a slide there. This is what it looks like. And so some of you may think, what is an acrostic poem? So I thought I would just come up with a definition. And so I'll just read what I found out there. So it's a piece of writing in which a particular set of letters. So today ours is believe. The first letter of each line, word, or paragraph spells out a word which has special significance. It's commonly written in a form of poetry, but also can be found in a prose or used as a word puzzle. While the most common type of acrostic is one formed by the initial letters of each line, there are different types of acrostics with letters in different positions, but ours are the first letter in each word. The word is spelled out. In an acrostic is also called a cross stitch. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. They bear special meaning in relation to the content. So believe, some of the things that we might start, the words that would start with B or E would have relevance to what the believe means. They can be written in meter, free verse, with or without rhyme. I think I saw in Sonder Club, some people maybe thought they needed a rhyme, but they don't have to. You can also write it however you would like it to be. And I'm going to share you several examples from different Sonder fam members. You can see that it can be your own way. And there really is no right or wrong way. So here is one. Be ready every day to live in everlasting virtue and expect greatness. So you can see here, it is more from a poem perspective, using the first letter in believe to begin every line of the poem. But let's look at some other ways that we could think about how to do this. And I'll read some of these out loud. On the left-hand side at the top, they're just in each phrase on their own. So brave enough to live, ecstatic enough to explore, learn daily, invite adventures, explore all that matter, all that makes you curious, value your experiences, and enjoy every minute. And then down below from that, build the life you dream of and wish for. Embrace your true purpose and let it overcome you. And then you can see the fun drawings on the left-hand side. And then in the middle, be there for myself, eat healthy, learn new things, invent my future, enjoy the little things, visualize my manifestations, education is a value. And then on the right-hand side, this person posted in Sonder Club, I used this month to really hone in on believing in myself and God. I'm very introverted and terrified of talking to people. So this month I'm trying to my best to believe that I matter and that I'm courageous enough to speak up. So that's where this person got their words from. So be yourself, engage with others, love God, imagine the future, encourage creativity, venture out of comfort, and admit grace. So they're really all focusing on their goal with that one. And this one I thought was really creative and fun. So I really wanted to share it. I won't read what's on the left, but they're really loving their love for music, and they'd be lost without music in their life. So they wanted to think about song titles, favorite artists that really represented something to themselves. For the first one is Breathe In, is the song by Ariana Grande, and the album is Sweetener. The next one is Enchanted by Taylor Swift, Speak Now, and then you can just go on and down and read that. So I thought that was really fun, was to think of song titles and the artist, and just another way to really make it your own. And there are no rules, just suggestions. And let's look one more page or two more pages. So this is a little bit more from an acrostic poem standpoint. Blessings are abundant everywhere around you. There is love and light illuminating every aspect of your very precious existence. Being brave through exercising and consistency leaves you feeling invincible towards every insecurity. Your veracity will carry you through every obstacle. Beautifully written. Here's two more, and then we'll let you work on yours. So before I say I can't, even if the task seems impossible, let me first recall all the things I've done in the midst of uncertainty and fear. Every time I swore I couldn't, I did. Very many times I bet against myself. Every time I was wrong. Remember that. And the one on the right, it says, I've never written a poem, incredible. All month I've been considering it, never once putting pen to paper or even an idea from my inner voice. Yesterday I had a short block of time and this was the result. But what if it is true? Everything you tell me lives inside of me already. It is all there, just waiting, endless possibilities, virtually anything I can imagine eventually manifesting. Our words are there. I know they are. And I think if we just spend a little bit of time working on this. I think they will come through, and I'm really excited to hear and see how they come through for all of you. And so I will scroll through these examples again as we listen to this next song, and then we'll be back together to close out the evening. All right, we'll see you shortly. All right, welcome back, everyone. Well, that was a fun activity as well for all of you. You were pretty quick to come up with some of your words. I love that. Samantha says, believe in your beauty, energy, love, independence, evolution, versatility, effervescence. I love that. That's beautiful. Melanie, be mindful of everything in your life. Imagine your future. Enjoy your present. View your past with kindness and especially believe in yourself. I just love that you guys are using believe in your believe acrostic poem. Sonia, besides everlasting love, include emotionally valuable empowerment. That's just amazing. Very strong. Sue, be open to the idea that I am someone to be proud of. Every day I'm getting stronger, live in the moment instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. I am perfect as I am. Elevating my opinion of myself is key. Viewing myself as someone to look up to is another good idea. Each of us is worthy of self-love. That's beautiful. And Tracy is using each letter to come up with a word that describes herself. I think that's a great idea as well. Jennifer Kent says, be brave, enjoy life, imagine everything, voice every feeling. And Anne, welcome for your first time social. Becoming myself, even when I'm feeling shy, learning who I'm meant to be, evolving, visualizing, expressing my worth. Really nice job. That's wonderful. I really appreciate everybody's creativity, your insights, your positivity, your support and love for the rest of the Sonder fam. And I can't wait to see everything that will be posted in the Sonder Club. Here is part of my playlist for tonight if you want to take a screenshot of it or are interested in any of the songs that we've played tonight. And then as we close out, again, super enjoyed our time together. Can't believe it went this fast. We always love to know what you think. We always want to know how we can improve our Sonder socials that we offer, not only what we did tonight, but any of them, any suggestions. Take the survey. It will be emailed to you. Katie is putting the link in the chat for you as well. Any questions, hello@silkandsonder.com. We also love accountability. So if you want to invite anybody to join you on this journey, Loving Silk and Sonder Refer a Friend program, that link is also in your chat. And then we've talked about the Sonder Club app. That's a great way to continue the conversations after these Sonder socials. And if you want to watch the replay of what we did tonight, we have a private YouTube link in a couple days. Well, since it's a holiday, it probably won't be up till next Tuesday. But there's a private link for all of our Sonder social recordings. So you can watch our facilitators and all the Sonder socials online on a private YouTube link. The only thing that's not there is the chat, because that's private, something that we only share that's live, but you can see the recording of what we covered and the examples on the PowerPoint slides. So that concludes our Sonder Social visualization and acrostic poem for tonight, along with our poetry that we created from our own journals. And it's been an honor and a pleasure to be with every one of you. I feel honored that you took time out to be with us. And I wish you all happy holidays. Be safe, be well, be warm. And we will see you back here next week. Katie and I will both be on Sonder socials at some point during the week. And we just are very thankful for you as part of the family. And so take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Another year you made a promise, another chance to turn it all around. And do not save this for tomorrow. Embrace the past and you can live for now. And I
to you.